Greetings and welcome. My name is Aaron Craig with Beyond Us Games. And what this video is a thank you and a celebration. So first, let me say thank you. My channel has reached 1,000 subscribers at this point. Actually, I'm already over that. If we look at my YouTube board, you can look at my stats. I'm not secretive about them or anything. And you can see at the time of this recording, I've got 1,051 subscribers. And that, to me, is awesome. I started doing this channel really about a year ago, putting out content, trying to raise subscribers and find people and educate. And it's really taken off in the last couple of months thanks to all of you who have watched, liked, and subscribed to me. So I wanted to say thank you for that and that you are awesome. And I especially wanted to thank all of my patrons, all the people that are pledging to support me financially. I really enjoy working with them on their Skype sessions and having a community over there. They get to vote, they get to talk to me. It is a lot of fun and it is enjoyable for me. So the celebration part is I am giving away some gift cards. So I'm going to give away 5 $10 gift cards, all right? So all you have to do to win is to like the video and then leave a comment of what you've liked about what I've done in the past. So that can be any specific video, content, help, whatever the case may be. And then something that you'd like to see changed and made better in the future. So let me know that. I'll choose winners at the beginning of September. And when I send out those messages, you'll have a week to respond. If you don't respond within that week, I am going to then go on and choose someone else so that they have a chance to get that $10. So it'll be gift cards of your choice to wherever you'd like to go. And just comment below for a chance to win. But beyond that, I'm really excited because this is primarily an announcement of things that are going to be changing on my channel. Now, before you freak out, the primary development of this channel is going to continue along Game Maker Studio tutorials. I'm going to continue to put those out, hopefully once a week. The thing that's going to change with that is I'm no longer going to do a early access on my Patreon, and I'm no longer going to filter out series and just put them up one by one. Instead, when I have a project done, I'm going to put out all of those videos at once. I thought that by doing weekly videos, my channel would grow and do better, and it certainly has, but the statistics have shown me that it's not the weekly videos that have done well, it's just that all the content I have accumulated has made me more popular. Some channels do well with weekly videos. Those are channels that do like news and vlogs and things like that that people come back to every day. But in game development, they're not coming back day or week after week for a new tutorial. Instead, what I've found is that when you need a tutorial, you look it up, and if it's there, you watch it. And so what I'm going to try and do is just put out all of those content all at once. So that's one thing that's going to change if you are only concerned about Game Maker Studio tutorials, which is a good thing for you. Now, I'm also going to be adding a bunch of new series, and these are not probably going to be weekly because that's going to be a little too much work beyond what I can do. But these, I'm hoping to get one of these out a month, if not 1 or 2, maybe more, depending on where I'm at and how much free time that I've had. So let's go through this list. The first thing I'm going to be doing is a show called Resource Reviews, and all of these names are subject to change, just FYI. Resource Reviews is going to be focused on just reviewing resources that are available to game developers. So this is going to include books, YouTube channels, websites, forums, things that I might be using that I'm like, okay, I have used this for a while, I've read this book, I like this person. Let me give everyone else a quick rundown to know that if it's useful for you. Because just because I enjoy a book or I watch a YouTube channel doesn't mean you will, and sometimes it's better if you can just get someone's opinion and then you know if that thing is for you. And that's what I'm going to try and start doing, is just reviewing game developer resources that will be useful for you. Another one I'm going to do is called Let's Play Old Games. I've got a 3.5-year-old daughter who loves to play games and is getting really good at them. And I'm going to start going through old games, starting with the Nintendo era, and start playing through them with her. When they're multiplayer, we're going to play them together. When they're single player, we're going to take turns. So I've got Mario Bros, Zelda, And then I've got Super Nintendo, which is the era that I grew up on. So I've got Turtles in Time, Super Metroid, Final Fantasy III. I have a large collection of games that I have access to, and I am super excited to start playing these with her, and we are just going to have a blast doing it. I'm going to record those, maybe do some supercuts of them, and upload them so that as we're having fun, you guys can have fun. And if you've never played these games and you don't have access to them, then you can watch and you can see all of the awesome things that are in them and experiencing them along with us and along with her, who's never really played a lot of these games and doesn't understand just how amazing they are. The next thing I want to do is a game developer journey vlog. And this one is going to try and be weekly. This vlog is going to be about my personal game dev journey. I am working on a video game and a board game right now. And I am going to weekly come to you guys and say, this is where I'm at, this is how it's going, and this is what I want to accomplish. I'm going to talk about the struggles I face and the achievements that I get. Because you probably are a game developer, and we are all going through a lot of the same challenges together, and forming a community that talks about those and then encourages one another, I think would be hugely beneficial. I know there's some communities out there, but you can never have too much encouragement, especially on the internet. Next up is Let's Build a Game. I was recently going through the App Store on my phone, and I downloaded a calculator game that was like adding up numbers, and you only had a certain number of turns, and I was playing it and having fun, and it occurred to me, this game is fun and simple, and probably something I could code in a couple of hours. And I got to thinking, that would be a lot of fun to do live streams on. So that is what my plan is to do, is to find games in the App Store that have gained a little bit of popularity you might have heard of, things that aren't too complicated, and that I could replicate in Game Maker Studio, and then build it from the ground up, all while live streaming. So you guys can watch, you guys can find the game, you guys can play it, you guys can work along with me, and I'll put a dump of that onto YouTube so that you can see the beginning of the development process pretty much all the way to the end. Now, our game won't be near as polished, it won't have all the same sound effects, but it's going to have this idea of starting from scratch and, finishing a game. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully you'll join me for those. And the last thing I want to do is just get more into the game development industry. So I'm going to talk about important events that are happening, conferences that are going on, and hopefully if I can ever go to one, I'll also review one of those for my other series that I'll be doing. And just in talking about the game dev industry as a whole and taking your guys' questions, because I'm getting into it and I'm learning a lot, and I want to share all of that with you as I'm going along. Now, that is a lot, and I can't promise that I'm going to get all of those out on any sort of weekly basis, except for the game dev vlog. I'm going to do my best, and I will be putting those out on a weekly basis. But everything else is going to be kind of as I finish it, or as I find it, or as we get time to do it. Life is busy for me. I'm sure life is busy for you, so you understand. So I'm going to do my best, but those are all things that are going to be coming out, and I'm super excited because my channel is going to grow and hopefully expand, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it. If you came for the game developer, if you came for the Game Maker Studio tutorials, those will be here, and hopefully you'll stay for what else I put out, and we can become an active, awesome community that encourages one another along our game dev journey. But that's what I've got for you guys. So thank you for joining me. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to be able to win the gift cards that I am handing out. And until next time, guys, have fun making great games, and I will talk to you later.